Let's go racing, boys and girls. We are at Langley Speedway. So glad to be back. Awesome night of racing, beautiful weather, and of course, I had to get some redneck fries. After that culinary delicacy, I watched qualifying and headed into the garage to interview some drivers and just check out the action. A number of drivers and teams reached out to me knowing that I was going to Langley, so it was really cool to connect with them, and I got some great interviews, including Paul Lubno, who's the winningest driver in Langley Speedway history. Then it was time for the national anthem, and let's go racing, boys and girls. First on deck were the Bandoleros, and this was an interesting race because Jace Rogers lapped the field and got his first win. It was awesome to see. Then it was time for the limited late models where they had them grid up and do a whole pre-race, which was pretty cool, and I got to do a Michael Waltrip grid walk, sort of. The junior flagman program at Langley is awesome. You can see there's 4 people waving flags right now. I loved meeting some of these kids and seeing their energy and passion. It was a beautiful night of racing. I love being so close to the action. I kind of bopped around some different places, and Langley doesn't have a wall around most of it, so you did have to keep your head on a swivel. After the first late model race finished up, it was time for the Legends, and I just love these cars. They always put on a good show. Mason Weekly got the win, and you can just see the passion and excitement right here. Y'all, is there anything better than sunsets and race cars? I'm not so sure, but I love seeing a stacked garage. Then we got into the modifieds race, and Brad Adams dominated that race. It was cool because he's won a lot there, and I got to interview him before the race, but he took home the victory. All this racing's made me hungry for a funnel cake, so I left the infield and headed out to get a snack and catch some of the grand stock race from the grandstands. We also have a cool tower over in the garage area, so you get a great view of turns 1 and 2. For the final race of the night, it was back to limited late models for their second feature event, and I got to ride in the pace truck. This was awesome. One of the coolest experiences I've ever had. To feel the speed and intensity right before those drivers take off is just awesome, especially as they're charging and revving up before the race. Doug Warren won the second race in the Red 45 with a wrecked race car, which was pretty impressive to see. And I had a phenomenal time at Langley. Thank you all for everyone who said hello, and thanks for coming with me to Langley Speedway.